When I get asked to speak, one of the things I want to focus on every time I'm asked to be anywhere, whether I'm at Harvard, I'm at NASDAQ, or I'm here at AT&T, is to say something that is so profound, say something that means so much to someone in that room, you cannot help but think to yourself, that's going to change my life. And that's exactly what I'm going to do today. We're going to start out with what doctor means, right? We're in a pandemic right now. We see everybody running for the hills, fear and worry and anger and frustration. But what does doctor really mean? In Latin, it means to teach. To teach. So buckle up, I'm going to teach you something. We're going to start out with the basics. A fundamental flaw in thinking. All you have to do is walk into a hospital. And what do you see everywhere? Pictures of disease, posters of disease. Go to your doctor's office. The endometriosis, the cancer, the IBS, whatever it may be. Disease, disease, disease. It's almost like that's the idea we're trying to convey. That's what healthcare in our country actually is. It's a system that supports and promotes disease. But is it supposed to? Have you ever walked into a doctor's office where it actually truly promotes health? Have you seen posters on the wall talking about health? Or is it always a disease? Well, I think that's what we have. And so I look at that and I think about all these experts that are on television right now, from Dr. Fauci to the Surgeon General to the World Health Organization to the CDC. They say, wear your mask, stay away from each other, wash your hands. It's the best thing we've come up with in the past 2,500 years, apparently. So $40 trillion in healthcare buys us something the Bible talked about in the 5th century BC. All right, I'll go with that. But what about these experts? How well do they do? What is their life like? When they're focusing on health care, because health is in that word, believe it or not, when they're focusing on this, we think to ourselves, well, what does that really mean? Health care. Well, let's look at something. Did you know that there are hundreds of case studies, hundreds of them, that show that doctors that specialize in something end up dying from the very thing they specialize in? And it's not once, it's not twice. There are hundreds of case studies that validate this. Why? Because they concentrate on it. They focus on it. They intently think about nothing but it. And as we all know, if you really put your mind to something and you really concentrate on it, you can draw that to you, including disease. Who would have thought? Now let's look at our COVID situation. What's going on there? Do we all think about it? Do we all concentrate on it? Is it rammed down our throats day in, day out, over and over and over again? Throw a little dose of fear on there, and man, you're driving that into your subconscious. And all of a sudden your body goes, well, I could have fought it, but maybe not. Maybe I'll just give in to this. But now we have to buy into this idea that thoughts become things. Is it possible that our thoughts literally could become a physical, tangible thing in the body? Could the body truly have a physiologic response to what's in our head? Let's find out. We're going to play a game if you'll all do this with me. Now, if you don't have the ability to concentrate, don't do this. But if you do, if you think you're one of those people that can focus your mind, I want you to play this game with me. Everyone, close your eyes. As your eyes are closed, I want you to picture yourself in your kitchen in the morning. See yourself getting that little thirst, a little hunger. You just want something unique. And you decide, you know what? I want a lemon. Walk over to your refrigerator. Grab that door. Pull it. You know it's going to resist you a little. Tug it open. Feel that cold handle. Feel that first breeze that opens in your face when that door opens for the first time in the morning. You smell the smells. You get the scents. And you reach in and you grab that drawer. And you start to pull it open. And you reach down inside. And all of a sudden, you're feeling around. And you find that bag that has those lemons. And man, you find a good one. It's firm. That rind on it is solid. And you pull that thing out and you get your first visual glimpse of it. You're looking at that lemon and man, it looks amazing. You turn to your counter. You lay it on your little plate where your paring knife was sitting. And all of a sudden you start to push that knife into there. And you start to push, but that rind is so good it's got to break its way through. And it does. And the second that thing pierces that rind, here come the juices. They're flowing out now. You can see them rolling down, and you continue to cut. You continue to cut until you get two halves. It's not a second before that smell starts to enter your passages. Your nasal smell, you're, oh my gosh, it's amazing. And you grab that half, and you bring it up towards your face. And as you get it really close, you can really smell it, and you sink your teeth into it. Now, everyone open your eyes. Anybody in here not feeling a physiologic response? Anybody in here not feeling saliva making their move? I saw people licking their lips. I saw all of this going through our mind. Where's the lemon in the room? Do you have one in your hand right now? But you were able to activate glands, a digestive system, a muscular system, a nervous system, purely by your thought alone. Now imagine this. If I could do that with thinking about something, then what if I have the wrong thought up here? What if I focus on this idea of hate and worry and fear surrounded by a disease? It's infectious. Get around someone angry, and if you have those same little cells in you vibrating, it's not long before you're angry. It's contagious. But here's the good news. So is faith. So is hope. So is courage. So is patience and understanding. They're contagious too. And in a time of a pandemic, when the whole world appears to have lost their mind, all you have to do is keep yours. So you get to choose. What are you going to spread? What's the energy you're going to put out there? It's your choice. I'm Dr. Sean McCaffrey. I am the Robin Hood of Healthcare. Thank you.